Hey! Anybody left in here from earlier? SF Cubert, Sweetie8, and Tipman Sack. Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to go. Nope. I need to change this slightly. Collection. Load. Rage again. I like a lot of what this deck did. I did not like the gliders. I'll put in 2 brawlers in their place. I like a lot of what this deck did. I did not like the gliders.
Now.
Much better. Alright, I think that will do. That will do. Let's pop over here to this. Yay. That looks good. How's this look? Does not look good. Let's see. Remove. Check. There we go. Good afternoon. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. See if I've actually got anyone in here. Whee! Welcome, Ender988, Falcon Hit, and Zolrock. Get rid of that. Oh, I never clicked on it. See, oops. That probably didn't work. Was just finishing up exporting some videos from my last stream to YouTube. Now, what would y'all like to do? Draft or constructed? I can do either draft or constructed. I've been doing a lot of constructed lately, so that makes me lean towards draft. So let's go and just do a regular old-fashioned draft. Oh, okay. Well, we will back out and do some constructed then. Because somebody actually requested constructed. 2 people requested constructed. Alright, so last time I was on, I tried constructed with a variety of decks. I'll probably start off with something straightforward and simple in my AT version of Zan's deck. For those of you unfamiliar with this deck, its entire goal is to win through burn. It's got 5 creatures in it in its current incarnation, 3 Steel Scales and 2 Ambriel Archangels. The Ambriels, I'm on the fence about. They have won me some games, but they're also not a terribly great card. But the armor does give you enough stall that if you need to live an extra turn, you can. It also gives me enough creatures to reliably have, or to have Ambriel's Edict in the deck and expect to be able to play it on occasion. Because there are 7 cards I can draw with Ambriel's Edict that will allow me to play Edict. 2 Dragon Wakes, the 3 Steel Scales, and the Ambriel Archangels. Oh, with the new Aloyan cards. I haven't actually bought any of the new Aloyan cards yet. Let me see here. How much do I get? 1,300 for 5? I'm just not completely sold on the new Aloyan Legendary. I don't know that it's worth it. Maybe it is. I might purchase some later and play with them. I've dropped 2 million silver on this release, so I'm a bit hesitant to spend my silver on it because I am way down on silver. I'm down from my 7 million to 5 million. That comes from me purchasing 3 Ice Grasps, 3 Patrons of Codruses, 3 Patrons of the Deepwood, and 2 Enduring Vitalities. Yeah, while we're waiting for people to show up, I'll play through a quick constructed queue with Zaniel's, my version of Zaniel's deck. If you don't know what I mean when I say Zan's deck, he posted a thread on Reddit and the Solforge forums outlining a deck that kills people through burn. This is my take on it. And it does pretty well. It goes 3-1 most of the time, somewhat frequently 2-2, and occasionally 4-0. I would say it's probably about a 60-30-10 split, which means it's not enough to go infinite. For a deck to go infinite, you have to be able to go 4-0 more often than you go 2-2. This deck doesn't do that. It's close, but not close enough. Welcome Contagion King and Falcon Hit and Spam 325. This is the problem with Solforge right now, is the constructed queue takes forever to come up. I guess I could take this deck into the free tournament this weekend. It's a Forge Master weekend, which means you can build a deck with any card you want, play 4 rounds, and get back your entry fee. Costs 100 enter, you get 100 back. Still waiting for my opponent. So, in the grand scheme of things, if you want to try out new decks or new ideas, this is the way to do it. There is no investment cost, and you can play against top-tier decks all day long. So slow at finding opponents. So, while we're waiting for the opponents, since it is Aloyan week, let's talk about the new Aloyan cards. Aloyan? Bubble! I don't actually own any, so I have to turn on and out. The worst matchup for this deck is probably Dinos. Um, it's really hard to burn through Dinos with this deck. Thundersaur gives it problems if it can get grown at all, because Thundersaur has always been a pain to kill off with burn. Brawn hurts because it means you can't try and damage a creature this turn and then kill it the next turn. And the deck itself puts out a lot of damage very quickly if you don't answer it. Now, it's not unbeatable, but it is rough. Inu Life Drain is also a difficult matchup. I think it's less difficult than Brawn. But if you get your opponent with Crypt Conjurers going and you don't draw the burnouts to get rid of them, things will go badly for you very quickly. Aha! An opponent. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm going to open up with a Steel Scale Dragon. I really want to get one Steel Scale leveled. And then, of course, burn the face. I always play Shatterbolt over Lightning Spark because Shatterbolt's level 2 is better than Lightning Spark in every freaking way. In fact, the whole spell is better than Lightning Spark. This is a strictly better spell. It goes 5, 9, 14 versus 5, 8, 12, and it removes armor. There is nothing better about Lightning Spark than Shatterbolt. Play both of them because they are both burn spells and hit the face, but if you have the option between Lightning Spark and Shatterbolt, you play Shatterbolt every single time because it is a better card. Period. There aren't a lot of strictly better cards in Solforge at the same rarity that serve the same purpose. That is one of them. A Sage. Oh, this will be fun. Static Shock, Burnout, and Draconic Echoes to the face. And I just let the Steel Scale Dragon run into the Sage. I don't have a problem with that at all. Life gain. Awesome. Well, we always play Ice Grasp when we draw Ice Grasp. My question is, do I want to play defensively or offensively? I think I want to go defensive here. No, offensive. That might be a mistake. If I play Ambriel on top of the Steel Scale, I prevent all damage to myself next turn. This is going to be Ice Grass, Static Shock, and Shatterbolt. Well, crap. It's still going to be Ice Grasp, Static Shock, and Shatterbolt, but I have an Oros alive that I don't want alive, and that's a problem. I should have moved the Steel Scale over just to block the Glow Stride. Oh well. Oh good. This is a great hand to start out 2.1 with. I drop Steel Scale 2 and Edict, and kill off everything except that Oros. Battle and in turn. Steel Scale Dragon 2 is just a monster. 16, 17, 2 mobility, and breakthrough. If I had a way to kill that without using the dragon, I absolutely would. I do not. So we will just Static Shock the face, Draconic Echoes the face, Lightning Spark the face, and kill off Oros. He's now played both of his Oros 2s, and is at 31 life. That's pretty good for me. He's taking a minimum of 12 damage this turn. Sorry, 13 damage this turn. Unless he gains some life, he's just dead. I burn in the face and he dies. Good game. I got lucky with my Steel Scale 2 on 2.1, especially with an Edict. Without that, that game is a little bit closer, but I still think I win it. Hey, Muppet Pac-Man! And Yin Kuza. Yep. The damage output of the burn deck is quite intense. And turn 1.1 Ice Grasp is the dream with this deck. I get to play 2 Ice Grasps and just run away with it. Mono Lightning also plays a burn deck much like this one. And in the burn deck mirror matchup, whoever can get the Ice Grasps off first generally wins. Oh, let's see here. Welcome to Omen Raven and Anarchivist and Bright Dasa and Falcon Hit, Gutch 20, Inmander, Math Nerd 06, Muppet Pac-Man, Snuggletooth, Yankuza, and Zolrock. Oh, Ice Grasp, Stag Shock, Burnout. That seems completely reasonable and fair. Another Steel Scale, and you burn my face. I have a 20, 40, 60% chance of this spawning in the lane I want it to. And it did. I Static Shock and Shatterbolt the face. And I get to play one of my Steel Scale Dragons to get it to rank 2. That actually may be the wrong play here. I may just be better served going Draconic Echoes and burning out the face, but I want to play the Steel Scale so I have the ability to Dragon Wake Steel Scale 2 in player level 2. Flame Lance, Shatterbolt. I just throw all 3 of my Tempest spells to the face. And he basically has to deal 57 points of damage to me this turn or he's dead. And I don't think the deck is capable of dealing 57 damage. Let's see here. He's got 2 on him. 3 lightning, or 3 Static Shocks would be 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, if he had 3 Static Shocks, he could do it. But he doesn't, so burn out and I win. Good game, Mono Lightning. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Now then, back to discussing Aloyan Week. Bubble. Bubble, 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 pop! Nexus Bubble. Our Aloyan creatures in the center lane get armor 3. That's not bad for the armor deck. It's arguably better than Pummel Pack because it's much more reliable to be able to play. The problem is it's a center lane card, which means you have to drop your high armor creature in center lane, which minimizes the effectiveness of, woohoo, new follower, Math Nerd 06, go, go, go! Why is that not on top? Order, move to top. There we go. Now it should be. It minimizes the effectiveness of your next aeronauts. Ideally, the Alloy and Armor deck wants to put an next aeronaut in lane 2 or 4 and have the ability to move it into mid when need be. Or drop it in mid for surprise, I get plus attack damage. If you're dropping your high armor creature in mid, that limits your options. So if you drop the new guy, you take any damage. Yeah. Info. Draconic Echoes and call it a turn. Sorry, Mr. Info, I didn't mean to make you wait a minute and a half. Got 9 damage off my Draconic Echoes. That's quite nice. I will probably be playing Ice Grasp and another Draconic Echoes this turn. And we've got a Crypt Conjurer. And it doesn't actually change my plan, but it makes me... actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw the Steel Scale here to kill off the Crypt Conjurer. That's possibly a mistake. Wow, I got 17 damage off of my Draconic Echoes 1. That's a very good Draconic Echoes. 17 out of 20. Barracks Embrace. Tendrils of Twilight. Oh, come on. Now I wish I had not played the Steel Scale Dragon, because that was absurd. We will Stag Shock the face, Stag Shock the face, Burnout, Shatterbolt. Yeah, not the dragon there was a huge mistake with him having Embrace and double Tendrils. If I hadn't played that, he would have had no targets for those spells, and I'd be looking at a lot better board position. This is probably double Flame Lance on the Ebon Skull or something else he plays. I'm not worried about Xerxes. Xerxes is only a problem if I plan to play a lot of creatures. I probably still hit Flame Lance on Xerxes because the Ebon Skull is going to die in a turn. It's done plenty of work, but at the end of his next turn it dies. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to invest a spell in killing it. Or 2 spells in killing it. Of course, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up losing this game because of that Steel Scale Dragon play. Because he gained 9 life off of that and did 9 damage to me. Or sorry, he gained 13 life off of that and dealt 9 damage to me. Oh. Flame Lance him off the board. Shatterbolt him off the board. I'm just too far behind. Isle of Zith. Yeah, I've lost. Unless he whiffs completely, has nothing but removal in his hand here. Which would be great for me. Double Howl of Zith. That's a great way to know you've lost. As mentioned earlier, always play Shatterbolt over Lightning Spark because it is a strictly better card. Oh, gosh. He's hit me with 3 Howl of Ziths in player level 2. I am totally dead, but that is a little bit absurd. Let's see here. Do that. And that. Even if I got max damage, he's not dead, so that has to move over here. 14, not bad. If I can survive this turn, I actually probably win this. Much to my surprise. I have to survive this turn, but which at 7 health is asking a lot. I know he doesn't have a Howl of Zip in his hand, because he's already howled me 3 times in player level 2. And he's still in player level 2, so... That's close. Not quite good enough. And I think that's a victory for me. You move over here. Flame Lance. Shatterbolt. Yep. Good game info. He had some really terrible draws for me having no creatures on the board. Yeah. There were the two turns in player level 2 where he played Howl of Zith meant that he had a handful of spells that target creatures, and there was not a creature on either side of the board. That's just devastating for that deck, or for any deck, really. When you have nothing but creature-based removal and there are no creatures on the board, that's just opening the door for your opponent. Hi, Neil. So that was a bit of luck on my part. It was also a misplay earlier on when I played the Steel Scale 2 and let him get those spells off that turn. Yeah, I completely agree. When he plays Howl and nothing else, that tells me that he had something like 2 Tendrils and a Varric's Embrace in his hands. Just a really bad draw for him. While we're waiting. Welcome, Animate Gold and Crawley Kai. And Gotta Be KD, Mr. Solforge World Champion. And Resolute 55 and Simon Snow 1234. I think I've said hello to everybody. I might have missed Bright Dasa. If I did, welcome, Bright Dasa. Waiting for my 4-0 matchup. See if I can get a platinum pack out of all of this. Twitch chat guy. Word. Come on, come on. Give me my matchup. I've already broken even on this one, which is nice. Let's see here. Unknowns. Patron. The Alolan Patron I've seen people trying to use in the armor deck. It's not a bad idea because Warmonger Mod is an interesting card in and of itself, and this is Warmonger Mod with the body. I just haven't seen it work out terribly effectively. I would... I don't know. You can't really splash much with him, because if you splash too much, he gets a lot worse because he doesn't trigger. But I would love to put in something like 3 Smoke Wyverns in a deck with him, and the rest of it be a Loyan. Maybe 3 Battle Brands. That's 6 cards. But you're basically, if you do that, if you ever draw 2 Tempest cards in your hand, you can't activate him. If you draw 1 Tempest card in your hand, he has to be played first. And that is a limiting factor. Well, I guess he doesn't have to be played first. You could play the Tempest card first. The attack doubling, though, is a powerful mechanic. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to utilize it effectively that can be competitive with the current meta. Because right now the game is so fast. And the deck I'm playing is partly to blame for that. The last game did go to player level 3, but it very rarely makes it to 3.1. The game is over one way or the other sometime player level 2. Last game notwithstanding. And Dinos generally win. The game is generally wrapped up before player level 3. Zombies, if it's drawing well, it's generally wrapped up before player level 3. The only deck that goes to player level 3 with any frequency... Hi, Talitha. Do you have a sandwich? I can't get there. Aww, you're adorable. My daughter just walked into the room. See here. She has a sandwich. Ah! She disappeared. I was going to show you off, but you left. Yeah. Life Drain has the ability to kill in player level 2 if it draws decently well. And it stalls out well enough that it can live into the start of player level 3. I am so glad Wegu very rarely gets the perfect hand. I'm glad to see that Wegu is not dominating the queue. I hate Wegu as a card. I think it's bad card design. I don't like cards that are, oh look, I got lucky and win the game. Regardless of what my opponent has done, they get 1 turn to answer a 20 health creature, or I win. That bothers me. I just think it's bad design. But overall, the game has gotten to be way too fast for what I think the designers are looking for. I expect to see several cards get rebalanced, also known as nerfed, come the rebalancing before the next client. I don't know how you're going to do that without completely changing the nature of some cards, but I mean, this deck, for example, I don't know what you can change in this to make it slower. The only thing you can do is nerf Ice Grasp. But if you nerf Ice Grasp, you basically make the deck unplayable. Everything else here, Dragon Wake, there's not much you can do to make that weaker unless you nerf all the dragons. I guess you can nerf Steel Scale, but... Hi! Steel Scale has such a significant drawback that nobody... Before this deck, nobody played it anyways. If you nerf it so it doesn't get played in this deck, then nobody's ever going to play it. Lightning Strike and Shatterbolt. Shatterbolt is just a better Lightning Spark in every possible way. Oh, hey, we got a game. Who are we playing against? Jabor. Without an Ice Grasp, we'll open up with the Steel Scale. He appears to be playing, I assume, Wagyu. No, Relic Hunter. So we're up against an armor deck. This turn will be Ice, regardless of what he plays, it will be Ice Grass, Static Shock, Ice Grasp. Get that down to 5 so it's killable. That was a very good turn for me. I know I'm behind on board, but this deck is always behind on board. Do you have Patron and Rage? Nope, just Rage. We'll burn out the Aeronaut and Draconic Echoes.
No.
Yeah, you closed the door. Now, 1 damage on my Draconic Echoes. Oh, the problems with playing with Draconic Echoes. Sometimes it does things like that. Relic Scout. Aeronaut. Justicar, I'm not worried about. I think we Flame Lance this guy. We Static Shock the face. And we Shatterbolt him. No, we'll Shatterbolt the face. Because it's not going to take much for me to kill him, and his current board state doesn't deal enough damage to me fast enough to kill me. Although this hand has to play itself. I can't play Edict, so it's going to be Lightning Spark, or sorry, Static Shock, Lightning Spark, and Draconic Echoes. I'll take the Static Shock on the Justicar with the Static Shock to kill it. And now he has to kill me this turn or he's dead. Any spell in my hand kills him. And I have 3 spells in my hand. So he's got to do 58 points of damage to me this turn, which that deck is not capable of doing. Good game, Jabber. Exact damage. I think I would lower Brawn by 1 attack, or sorry, 1 attack, 1 health at every level. Make it a 6/6, 11/11, and rank 3 I don't care about, because games so rarely go to rank 3 right now. Just nerfing his stats slightly. Part of the reason that he gets so out of control, not only is he difficult to kill, he trades positively with everything. But once he's on the board, there are so many things that buff Brawn, from the dragons to the new Enduring Vitality, that a 9/9 Brawn in player level 1, sorry, a 9/9 Dino Knight in player level 1 is nothing. It's not hard to do at all. It happens all the freaking time. And it is almost impossible to deal with effectively. It's outside of burn range for any burn spell. It's unkillable by any creature except for Behemoth. And then it's a negative trade with Behemoth, because Behemoth will become a 1/1 after blocking and then die. It's just too much of a swing card in player level 1. If you nerf it to a 6/6, that gets it to 8/8 at best. That's still very, very powerful. But yes, I think getting rid of aggressive would make him unplayable. So in Dino decks, he's a finishing card. He gives you a great amount of reach at the late game that aggressive is required for. I definitely think he's one of the strongest cards currently in the game, though. I thought that when he first came out. I made a Dino deck almost immediately after that set was released and played it to many, many 3-in-1 queues. Alright, what should we do next? I've got a draft started. Or I could do another constructed queue with a deck. Ashblade, you may be right, but that seems inconsistent with the message they put out. Because the goal of the rebalancing is to slow the game down. And you can't slow the game down with Ice Grasp in the condition it is without adding new cards. And the rebalancing isn't adding new cards. Oh yeah. Omen, I do not. I've tried it. Oh yeah, gotta be KD, you are absolutely correct. Herald was the prevalence of Herald really hurts the Dino deck. The biggest counter to Dino right now is Armor that's running Justicar. Just because Justicar is so monumentally strong against Brawn. In terms of matchups, that's Brawn's hardest, or Dino's hardest matchup is going to be the Alolan Armor deck. Just because they can run Justicar. And they can also run the Leyline Sentry, which is also counter to Dino. Being an avid Dino player, I've hit that deck plenty of times and know how horrifically bad it can go. When your opponent has a Justicar on the board and you're looking at your Brawn going, okay, that will be a 3-9 or 4-9, it's a lot less impactful. But to discuss Dinos, no, I don't want to go into Forge Master. Let's go actually play my Dark Dino deck. This is a fairly standard Dino build right now in the environment. Yeah, this goes on your arm. Put your hand through there. Good girl. Ta-da! Oh, come on. You want to come to my lap? Ah. I love you. So, that statement, Yenkuza, sorry, I have to keep highlighting your name because it's black on black for me. I don't actually think that's entirely true. Ice Grasp gave us a deck that is slightly faster than things like Dinos. Okay, I'll put it away. But I don't think it is the problem of fast decks. It's just another fast deck. Oh, and Poitras, I agree. I've had a lot of fun playing the Ice Grasp deck, but I don't expect it to stick around. I expect something to get changed to get Solforge back to its core concept. But yeah, in terms of value, a turn 1 Ice Grasp is going to be good for 40 damage across the game on average, which is just absolutely absurd from a level 1 card. Because for a level 1 Ice Grasp to deal 40 damage, you have to play about, yeah, you could play 14 spells, but 13 spells is what I would assume. And by the time you play that many, it's Yeah. I've run into some phages in the queue. If the phages can grab my ice grasps, they do pretty well. If they can't, there's not a lot else to be said there. Leyline Demon. The heck am I playing against? This is some sort of strange zombie deck. Battle. Thundersaur. Probably, now that I realize that it's a zombie deck, I didn't really have another play in that hand, but that's not a great set of plays. Because it opens the door to a Zrath's Will. But now I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, Tremorsaur is a very strong counter. I've actually been meaning to go back and rework this deck to include Tremorsaur in response to the meta. I hit somebody playing Tremorsaur the other day. Ah! Yeah, it's Neil. He terrified me. And Tremorsaur got up to 30-something attack in no time.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
And there's the concession. Good game, Hoganator. That was a little bit of a mismatch. Yeah, Omen. And I don't know if you were on earlier, when you saw me go up against a life drain deck, that's exactly what happened. My biggest misplay was I played a Steel Scale Dragon, and he got to play 3 spells on that Steel Scale. Later on, I didn't play any creatures, and he had 2 turns where all he could do was play 2 Howl of Ziths and 1 Howl of Zith. And nothing else, because the deck just didn't have a target for any of its spells. Life Drain's other spells that it runs, being Immortal Echoes, is always a viable play. Howl of Zith. Actually, it. I mean, after that, it's Tendrils and Vyric's Embrace. Epidemic, maybe. I guess they could play Epidemic to an empty board. That is true. Howl and play level 1 or 2 is kind of bad. However, for the Life Drain deck against the Burn deck, 8 damage to the face and healing 8 is very significant in starter player level 2. Because the Burn deck often wins by very, very small life totals. And if they can use Howl of Zith to gain 8 health and stall out a turn, that's often all they need. Against most decks, you're absolutely right. Howl of Zith in player level 2 is bad. Against the Burn deck, it can give them just enough life to be able to stall out for a win. But it is significantly... Yeah, Kitty's up there. I'm not going to bring Kitty down for you. He looks happy. If you really want Kitty, you can move your stool.
I don't know if you can see, but the cat's sitting on the cat furniture at the second level. And she wants the kitty.
Key. A 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 key.
What the heck did I do to my camera?
A key.
That's too high.
A key. A key. A key.
Mojo Jojo!
Key. A key. A key.
Nope, that's not good. Rex. Oh, gosh. Alright, I'll get you kitty. Because I'm a big softie. Alright, I'm here. You want kitty? Here's your kitty. Yeah, pet the kitty. Oh, crap. I didn't click in turn. I'm sorry, Mojo Jojo. No, there we go. That's better. Whoa, kitty.
Key.
Come on.
Key. 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 Key.
Oh, yeah. Jack.
Key. A key. A key. A key.
Yeah, it's your kitty.
Here. I'm here. I'm here. Key.
Well, I'm off to a bad start in this game because my opponent pulled the perfect brawn combo turn 1. Oh yeah, Nether Embrace would totally not be worth it.
Hi.
And I've lost this game.
Hi.
He pulled back an Immortal Echoes right off the board to get back his Dino Knight because it was the only creature he'd lost. There's nothing I can do here. I can try. Oh my gosh, child.
Dada. Dada.
But
Dada.
he's
Dada.
going to pull back another Dino Knight at the end of his next turn in all likelihood.
Dada.
Yes, Calitha?
I'm
Oh, you want to sit in my lap? Oh gosh! Oh, haha.
A key. A key. A key.
Ew.
A key. A key. A key. A key. A key.
Yeah, you're probably right, but this game is over. I just concede. There's no point in playing this out. I know how this game goes from here, and I have lost. Yeah, that's not really a phone, but it's my old iPod.
Hello? Bye.
Oh. I'm not quite sure how I got stuck with the daughter. My wife was supposed to be watching her.
A key. A key.
Right now, she is playing with the kitty in my lap. And the world's most patient cat. Can you say hi to Litha?
Hi. A key. A key.
Oh, that's bad.
A key. A key. A key. A key. A key. A key.
Yeah. He got great draws. Turn 1, Brawn combo. Turn 2, Immortal Echoes. Turn 3, Brawn. So I had to kill 4 Dino Knights by turn 3. which means I was too far behind on board to possibly come back. That's just the nature of the deck. It looks like I'm up against another Dino deck. Yep. I drop Brawn there. And a Mastodon to kill off his Brawn. See if he can turn around and immediately Immortal Echoes it back, like my last opponent. This is third card. So if he tendrils my Dino Knight, I get a Leyline back. And if he kills my Dino Knight with... Yes! Okay, this... I don't actually know what to do here. Ouch! Careful, Talitha! That hurt a lot. Oh my gosh, child.
Okay.
No, I'm not okay. You just kind of murdered me. Using your kitty as a weapon. Oh.
Down.
You made it down. Yay. Whew. Well, if he tendrils that demon before... Come on, click combat, then play your third card. Nope. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, because it's when they play their third, not each card after. Okay, well, we do tendrils here. We do Brawn there. We battle. And we might as well throw Duskmaw over here. You say that, but you were complaining about me playing my burn deck. This game is going to be mine. That I have very little doubt at this point. It's actually tempting to overwrite this Brawn. But I want to do it here. So as much as my opponent drew well the last game, I've drawn well this game, and that's the way that Dinos works. When Dinos draws well, it's very difficult to beat. Oh, that's a decent positioning there. Clears a lot of my board.
Wee. 1, 2, 5.
That might not have been the right play, but it felt good. I haven't seen any indication that my opponent is playing ley lines, so I can run these tendrils with impunity. And that's actually not strong enough to kill the Dino Knight. We'll tendrils him off the board. We'll tendrils him for 1 more damage. We'll drop Rex. We'll drop Mastodon. And now he has to clear... I have lethal and... Yeah, okay. 2-1 with my Dino deck. Let's see if I can make it to 3-1. Hopefully I will fight a deck that's not Dino. I hope everybody doesn't mind my daughter screaming in the background. I figure that if you do mind my daughter screaming in the background, you're free to leave, and I'm not holding you here. But welcome to Amar268 and Dr. Ashblade and Falcon Hit and Fierce Deity 28 and Foxhole and Grimph Ovalis 1, J4 Cult, Jabor the Unicorn, good game Jabber, Cost 80, Kislanzes, Mahomet, Mongo Smash, Empoitress, Munchin Schwabang, OKJ74, Quarlord, Serenug, Simon Snow. I can't see the rest of my list. I don't know why. But that's enough people that I should be able to run a giveaway. So let's pop over here and go pound a Loyan Week. This giveaway is for a draft code. And I will roll after this match with Patrick CR. We will open with a, gosh, we'll just level Braun, I guess. Well, I don't think my opponent's on Dinos, or if he is, he's playing the UT variant, which nobody seems to play anymore. I prefer the UT variant, but I have to admit that it is not as powerful as the NT variant, or the NU variant, sorry. NT Dinos, yay! Oh, come on. Really? Now the dinos he plays get +2/+2, and I start to die. I don't have a bad hand here with Rex and Mastodon. That'll enable my Rex to survive his Rex, which is not bad. But he gets a turn with +2/+2 from his Rexes. Wow, that's a lot of heat potato in week. Where you going, Talitha? And you are absolutely right. It's Dinos without Duskmaw. I had double Brawn. Oh, that stings. Because I can't kill... Oh, gosh. That stings a lot. Good luck, Mongo. Oh. You're +3. That's not enough. Well, I was really excited about this turn. Before he played double Dino Knights. And now he Immortal Echoes and gets back Dino Knights. And I am completely screwed. Seven. Oh, you're a good kitten. I really am tired of dinos in the queue. I know I'm playing Dino right now. And I was a big proponent of dinos back in the day. But I am so sick and tired of dinos. Hey, look, it's Immortal Echoes. Guess what he gets back with an Immortal Echoes? End your turn, get your Dino Knight back. See if it spawns in lane 3 or lane 5. Oh, hey, I've got my viewer list up. I can't see what people are saying. What? I don't understand. Where did my chat window go? I'm not quite sure what happened to my chat window, but I did something wrong. Let's see here. If we drop Thundersoar here, Tendrils here, Tendrils here, he gets the Leyline Demon. Oh, for crying out loud. Get my chat window back open. I can't see what everybody's saying about me and how horrible I'm playing. Pop out. Close. And pull this back up. Pull this down. And check and see how my giveaway is going. 14 people entered in the giveaway. Oh, Snuggletooth. I don't know why, but I read Wagyu Best Tree North America, not Necreum Aloyan. So, I'm dead again. There's really nothing I can do at this point. Especially when I don't draw any of my power cards. Yeah, I can see. There's no point in playing that out. I've lost. Alright. New window. Mail.yahoo.com. Go find my giveaway codes. Nick Fierlio. Not if I can pronounce his name. And this one. And I think it's the one that ends in SNN8. It's next. Copy. Close. Alright. Let's pop up this giveaway window. Where is my giveaway window? Chink. If you don't see your name on the left side, you did not enter the giveaway correctly. I don't think I saw anybody that put in bad values, but capitalization does matter. MathNerd06. Capitalization matters. So if you did not correctly capitalize it, you are not entered in the giveaway. And you did not. The W is also capitalized in weak. Anarchivist and Math Nerd. There you go. Your name now appears on the left. I'll wait for Anarchivist to re-enter correctly, and then I will click the roll button. Alright, rolling off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Math Nerd 06. Oh, congratulations, sir. You will be getting a draft code. But first, let me make sure that I have the right one. Let's get rid of this window. There we go.
Perfectly. They've got no flashes, no
Math
smokes,
nuts,
everything. There's the one single smoke.
messages. Make sure I'm not giving you a giveaway code that I've already given away. Nope, I am trying to give you a giveaway code I've already given away. Let's try this again. It's not the one that ends in S and an 8. Means I have to open this window back up. Mail.yahoo.com. Nicholas Fidelio. No, not what I want to click on. That's what I want to click on. And here, not the one S and an 8, it's the one that ends in Z39Z. Control C. Close. Over here. Alright. Solforge giveaway code. www.solforgegame.com/redeem and Control V. Send. Congratulations, Math Nerd 06. And now everybody's going to put math at the start of their name because apparently my algorithm that runs my giveaways favors them somehow. Not quite sure how, but let's make that assumption. Alright, so what should we do next? I guess I finished my Dr. Pepper. Oh well. Another constructed queue. Thus far I've done my burn deck and I've played with my Dino deck. Two other decks that I've seen, well, there are three other decks I see frequently in the queues. One is a Rage of Cadres deck, which I have built. One is Life Drain, which I haven't built a recent version of. And then, of course, the Armor deck I have no version of right now. Aloyan or Draft? Alright, let's try and make the Armor deck then. So, the number one card that is in an Armor deck, and really most heavy Aloyan decks, is next is Aeronaut. Aeronaut is just strong. After that, we have, let's just do a search for Armor. So I don't remember what this guy's called. The new Armor guy. Steel Forged Avatar, Scarab, Sentry, Steel Plate, Scarab, Highlander. Where the heck? Well, we're going to play 3 Arbiters, thanks to the burn deck's existence. And we're going to... There we go. Now, where... It's not Scavenger. That's the upgrade one. It's not Battle Droid. That's the original one. Sentry? There we go. 3 Forge Watch Sentries. In the Legendary category, we have to run Aegis Knight. We really need to run Gauntlets of Solgrim. I'm running 2 Martys because I like Marty quite a bit. I only have 2, unfortunately. Thank you, Omen Raven and Quar Lord. I just could not pull it out of my brain what it was called. Let's see here. What else is required for an armor deck? Most of them run Relic Hunter. I'm not really sure I want to run Relic Hunter and Marty together, because Marty can pull back the Relic Scouts, which is less than impressive. They're working at a cross purpose. But I will go ahead and run both of them and see how it works. So that gets me to 20 out of 30 cards. People have been enjoying Pummel Pack. I'm still not convinced that this is a great card to include. It is quite a bit of armor. I might as well. Oh, I don't have enough gold to do 2 of them. Huh. Go figure. Go ahead and do 1. Yeah. Not what I wanted to click on. Now I don't know what else to put in here, though. Like I said, this is not a deck I've played much. I guess you play... If I throw in Aurotech Explosives, which is a common card to throw in, means I have to go with Tempest. But I only have 7 slots for Tempest cards at this point. With those 7 slots, I add in Battlebrand. Also, I will select Tempest. I really don't know what goes in the armor deck these days, do I? Maybe Brimstone Tyrant? And fine, I'll throw a Pummel Pack in. 1 Pummel Pack. Bad armor deck. Nope, not what I wanted to join. Ooh, wait, no, I forgot. I don't have Justicar in here, do I? No, Justicar has to go in this deck. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cut the Brimstone Tyrants, which means I really need to cut Aurotech Explosive. Because I don't have the trigger conditions for it. Hello? Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. My wife needs some assistance with the baby. And I return. Find the cat that's still on my chair. Oh dear, kitty. Move it. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ah! Sorry, one known as Ghost. I had stepped away for a minute. Had to deal with something for my wife. Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot. I don't know if you know what I noticed on the screen, but I just got mugged by a cat. Ow. That hurt a lot. Anyways, where was I? What the heck did I miss about the cat? Okay, doesn't matter. So I need to add 3 more cards to this deck. Oh, okay. I really don't know what else to add. I guess I'll put the Brimstones back in. Bad armor deck. This is not a deck I have a lot of experience with. But we'll give it a shot. See what happens. Okay, you're probably right. I probably should have put Patron in instead of the Brimstones. Too late now. Sorry, Animate. That's still not right. I should never touch my camera. It always takes me so long to get it fixed back to the way it needs to be. Lucky number 5. That's going to be good enough for now. Mr. Lucky number 5, I am sorry. I don't know what else to say to you. Sentinel. That's what I was supposed to put in here that I didn't. Bright Steel Sentinel. Yes, Litha? Do you want more?
More.
All right, give me a second. I'll go get you more. I have to finish this game first, baby girl. Patron of the Deepwood.
Hello? Hello? Come on. I do a puppy. A puppy. A puppy. A pug. Hat. A puppy. A puppy. A puppy. A puppy.
I will get you more in just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Be patient.
Chicken. Chicken.
So I made my wife and daughter a bowl of popcorn. This is the bowl. My 2-year-old daughter just brought it into me going, more?
More.
Yeah, just like that. She is absolutely adorable. Ah, rot fiend. What are you doing, Talitha?
Come on.
Here.
No. Okay. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. 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 Away.
You're okay.
More.
Yes, I will get you some more after this match.
Can your camera stay out your door?
Not currently.
More.
Yes, I will get you some more.
More.
Just be patient. So if there was any doubt in my mind as to who was going to win this match, that sealed it.
I get you. That's it. That's it. That's it. American.
Thank you, dear.
It.
After this match, I'm going to make another bowl because she came in demanding another bowl. Are you okay?
No. Get you. I know that I'm more back. Come on. Come on.
And this game ends next turn.
Please. Some more. Some more.
Yeah, I will be getting you more right now.
More.
I will be right back. That game was obviously one-sided. I'll be right back with more.
More.
No, like that. Inside. Now. 1. Good girl.
Alright, I'm back again. No, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you, man. Oh, alright. What the heck did I do? I just started a random game. Let's get out of that. Tournaments. Well, I'll want to start with this deck, but that's not necessarily an indication of how good this deck is. Because that guy was, unfortunately, not somebody that had a very good collection or doesn't... Probably a newer player. Oh, if I remember what was his name. I didn't even pay attention. I'm a little bit scattered at the moment. My daughter is running us ragged again today. This will be my last constructed queue for the time being. Once I complete this queue, I'm going to take a break. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody while I was out of the room. No, there's plenty of people still in here. Welcome, Eon. And Fierce Deity 28 and Fragonaut. And Empoitress. Orc Wolf. Tespleen. Tool. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Oh, now I just have to wait for a new queue to pop. All right, Christoph 2013-2. We will open with a Marty, because I like opening with Marty McGear. If he can't answer it, it gets out of control really quickly. And he doesn't appear to have Duskmaw. So this will get me some free robots, I hope. Robots in my deck currently are Arbiter, Sentry, and Relic Scout. Relic Scout would be underwhelming, but I could accept it. Okay, he's playing the burn deck. And I get a Relic Scout. Hooray. If he's playing the burn deck, I play Arbiter and Forge Watch Sentry. Arbiter with Relic Scout is very nice because it puts it out of burnout range. The downside, of course, is that I'm probably still going to die. He did double burnouts there. So this hand plays itself. I play Relic Scout, Sentry, Relic Scout, Arbiter. I have to play high attack creatures when I can, because that's the way you beat the burn deck is by racing it. Which means I want to play Brimstone Tyrant and Just Guard. Nothing here is very high attack. This does not bode well for me. Nano Swarm. And Battlebrand. Insufficient, but he's got two of these things on him now, which means I'm almost assuredly going to lose. Play another Arbiter, play Brimstone, battle, end turn. I haven't seen any second faction out of him yet. I still have to assume he's playing, wow, really? Master of the Elements. And a Phoenix. I almost don't know what to say to that. Well, Battlebrand the Phoenix.
Leveling up my Gauntlets of Solgrim. And throw another Arbiter out here. I can... Yeah, no, I should put it in front of that. I can't afford to take any extra damage that I can avoid. Does mean this Arbiter's in kill range, but it's not the end of the world. Right, Foxhole. I'm just insane and not paying attention to myself. I don't know what he's playing now. He's not playing a pure burn deck, which seems odd to me. If you're going this heavily into the burn strategy, that you should be all in. He's not. He should have been playing more burn spells if he's got 2 Ice Grasps on him. Master of Elements, you get a free play. I have an Arbiter in the board, which means you can't use your free play. But congratulations, you get a free play. You discard your hand when you play Battlebrand, so that's it. You could have stealth-leveled something, but with 19 health, that's not going to matter. Aegis Knight. Battle. And I win. Oh, I didn't even do the math. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what he was playing, but it didn't work for him. He had way too many creatures for the deck he was trying to do if he was playing Battlebrands, Ice Grasp that aggressively. Because he played 2 Ice Grasps in player level 1, but he also played a Master of Elements, a Phoenix, and that may have been it. But even that's just too many. And, of course, I had an Arbiter on the board the whole game, so if he had stacked Shocks, they were unplayable. So, that's how you beat the fast-paced burn deck. Or at least that's a way to do it. I don't think it was a very good burn deck, but Lair 101. We will open with Marty. I would prefer to have opened with Relic Scout Marty. Right now I'm looking at probably pulling a Relic Scout off of the Marty play, if Marty lives. I've got the 3 Sentries, 3 Relic Scouts, and 1 Arbiter in the deck that Marty could pull. Which means better than average chance that I will get the... Really? I don't understand these people. Relic Scout? No, I get a Sentry. Nice. I really don't understand what these people are doing. I'm so confused. He's got... Oh, he's got the Dark Heart Conjurer. Okay. I have to assume... So he doesn't have Duskmaw. And with Necrium, that's the most common free pairing for the Arbiter to trigger. I would far rather play the Justicar and Battlebrand this guy away, leveling up a Gauntlets. I might have been better served Gauntlets of Solgrim Marty, but or the Sentry. Oh, I was better served doing that. Then Marty wouldn't have taken any damage. Marty was probably still dead, but I'm just so confused. Flash, okay. That's actually not enough to kill Marty, so I'm fine with that. That is. Aeronaut. Gauntlets. Foxhole, I'm not really thinking I'm going to get killed by a non-stop Zimus here. I feel pretty good about my odds here. Thus far, he's not really played anything that's terribly scary to me. I probably should have gauntlets the Justicar just to counteract the poison. I mean, because as it is, the Justicar is going to get killed for free. Double Epidemic. Relic Scout, Marty, Sentry. I really don't care about the Aeronaut anymore because it's worthless. I still should have moved it over, but I don't know. Yeah, I should have moved it over. Would have reduced the Forge What Sentry to a 3-2 post-combat, but Epidemic's going to make it irrelevant. What I did. Where the creatures are positioned make no difference when the creatures are all dead. Flesh Fiend. Let's start by triggering Marty. Give me an Arbiter, okay. Relic Scout plus Aeronaut plus Sentry. Yeah, Marty loses this trade, but he's already given me value with this Arbiter. Where are my Justicars? I need to get a Justicar before he gets Zimus too. Wow, that's a lot of Epidemic value. Sentry, Battlebrand, level up Solgrim. This is the second of these decks I've hit this queue where it's like, I don't really understand what they're doing, what's going on, I'm so confused. Fair enough, Foxhole. If I were watching somebody stream, I would be rooting for my opponent too. Because this is a little imbalanced. Because I do this and this to clear out my center lane. And I do this and this. To be fair, I killed my next Aeronaut in this combination of events. Yeah, it's probably a newbie trying out the queue. This is Layer 101. So I don't forget what the name is. Wow. Justicar, battle. There's the concession. Advanced search options, shareable. Heroics. Rares. And commons. Click new. Let's see here. Well, they're all rare. Let's give this guy a Gox. Drix. And a Sentinel. Share. Copy. Share. There we go. that will hopefully give him something to feel better about after that horrible beatdown. Constructed queue is not a new player-friendly place, and I don't want to drive people away from the game by beating them in constructed queue, so I generally try to send somebody a welcome package that after I beat them in constructed queue, when I know that they're playing a deck that shows that they're a new player, that they don't have a collection to build on, etc., etc. Unfortunately, my options for giving out free cards are getting limited, as my shareable collection from the Infinite Gold ticket days is slowly getting dwindled. I'm getting very low on shareable legendaries at this point, especially shareable legendaries that are playable. I can send out bad shareable legendaries, so that's not exactly what I want to do when I beat a new player that badly. I still think Gox and Drix are both a lot of fun to play with. The card draw deck is going to come back in flavor again at some point. It's currently too slow in the current meta, because the current meta is absurdly fast, but it will come back, and therefore those are good cards to send to somebody. Alright, who do I have draw for this game? Slow Burner 85. I'm seeing all sorts of people that I've never heard of before today. I don't quite know what to make of that. He's got 27 cards in his deck, so is he running Relic Hunter or Duskmaw? Relic Hunter. 2 of them. It's interesting. Whenever I see a number of a Soulbind deck, my question is always, is it Relic Hunter or is it Duskmaw? Because those are the only 2 Soulbind cards it seems like anybody plays anymore. And for anybody curious, after this match, I will be done for a little while. And I believe Stoutmeister is about to start streaming. So, Slow Burner, please play. This is not going to be a representative cue for how this deck plays one way or the other, because I've hit 2 decks that are obviously new people. I only remembered to capture the name of one of them. Feel kind of bad about that. Forge Watch Sentry. What a surprise. They'll go Aegis Knight and Battlebrand, leveling up the Justicar. Battle it in turn. Ah, Foxhole's also going to start streaming. Well, you'll have lots of options once I stop. Pummel Pack Marty. Don't actually think there's anything I can do about that. I will play a Justicar and an Arbiter, because I've got no other options. He'll get free creatures, but my Justicar should keep them in check. I hope. That's actually the kind of play I would like to make with this deck, is Marty into Pummel Pack turn 1. Ow, that's not good. I'm looking at a loss here. He started out a lot stronger than I did, and I don't see a way to make it up. Especially since he now has an Arbiter, so I can't play my Relic Scout. I really don't see how to make this up. I can't kill Marty, and that's going to cost me the game. This is really the only play I see, and I really don't like it. Because if I let Marty live, I just die to Marty. Are you wanting more? Well, I will be done with this game shortly, and then we can talk about more. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this matchup. I'm already behind, and I don't see a way to catch up. Aegis Wings gives him enough armor and enough damage to kill this thing. Pride of the Grimgone. Awesome. I applaud you playing things a little bit differently. Unfortunately, I am so dead. Yeah, this game's over. There's nothing I can do. I have nothing in the deck that can deal 11 damage in player level 1. I'm actually not sure I have anything in the deck that can deal 11 damage in player level 2. And he's going to get further and further ahead. And that's really my only option right there. And he gets another free robot. That gets bigger, so now I have to deal 12. Yeah, I don't have it. Good game, slow burner. That game was decided when you got the Marty McGear with Pummel Pack on it. There was nothing I could do. Different deck I could, but not that one. Anything worthwhile here? Nope. Alright. I'm going to do one last giveaway. Giveaway. And let's see here. I need to clear this list somehow. How do I clear the list? Pound armor. Yeah. All right, this is for a draft code. Mail.yahoo.com. Nicholas Fiorio. There we go. And Foxhole is now live, so if you don't care about the draft pack on this giveaway, you can go watch him. If you do, give me about 20 seconds. Dr. Ashblade, I'm sorry that we Americans don't randomly insert the letter U into words because we feel like it. Armor and color have no business with the letter U. Oh, it's fine. You can spell armor however you like. And I stole Omen Raven's sorry. Alright, rolling off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Dr. Ashblade. And an astonishing coincidence. Oh, I didn't actually put up the screen. See, Dr. Ashblade. Yay! Primordial Invoker. I've played with Primordial Invoker and have had very limited success with it. It's just too random and uncontrollable for it to seem to be effective. And it's got a low enough health stat that it's not a great play. For the same reason I don't like the new Forgeborn, I don't like the Invoker. Just too much randomness and not enough control, and not enough of an effect from the randomness to be worthwhile. All right, Dr. Ashblade, your code is on its way to you. Should be in your Twitch inbox now. Sorry, Fierce Deity. A little bit too late. Omen Raven, I will agree with you on that. Louisianans are crazy. But with that, that will conclude my stream. I believe that both Foxhole and Stoutmeister will be streaming in the near future. I think Fox is already streaming. So go and enjoy other people's streams. If you enjoyed my stream and are not currently following, click the little heart down below. My follower count is my self-esteem, so the more people that I have following me, the better I feel about myself. So I greatly appreciate all my follows. If you really, really enjoyed the stream, click the donation button down below. Send me a couple bucks. That will make me happy. The money that gets donated to me at this point will get put back into Solforge, so you'll be supporting SBE. And cards that I get through that means will get shared back to the viewer base. Next time Vancouver is on, he's the last person that donated to me, I will be buying one of the pre-constructeds, likely, and sharing the legendary from that. In any event, that's the stream. I hope you all have a good day, and I will talk to you or see you or